How's it going, you guys? Max is back. And before I get started, I just want to point something out, before I get on back to the topics. If you guys hear any skateboards in the background, that's because there's these fucking freshmen outside on the street playing with their fucking pussy-ass skateboards. So, just kind of ignore those guys. So basically, I want to talk about today, starting over in a game, tryhards and MOH Warfighter. What are my thoughts on the new Medal of Honor that is coming out soon? So, when I say starting over in a game, I'm talking about when you first started playing FPS, like whether you came from, racing games or fighting games. The first FPS game you've ever played. So for me, I'm pretty sure it was Call of Duty Big Red 1, and I fucking hated that game. It was complete shit. And then I went over to Call of Duty 2, and then it started progressing in the Modern Warfare 3, which is now probably even worse than Call of Duty Big Red 1. But anyways, besides Call of Duty, what if you knew that you were going to start playing FPS for, the next few years or the next few months, and you wanted to specialize on a weapon that no one has ever really specialized with? So, snipers, for example. Wouldn't it be totally badass if you knew you were going to start playing FPS, like if you've just started playing video games before, and you knew you were going to start playing it for the next few years, and you stuck with it, and you only use sniper rifles? Wow, that would be just totally badass, because you would have experience using a sniper rifle in just about every first-person shooter, and you'd probably be the best, video game sniper guy, however you want to say it. I'm not really too sure how to say that, but almost practically in the world. So that means you've been practicing with a sniper rifle, nothing else. Probably an assault rifle here and there. But like from Call of Duty World at War, you would like use the Springfield. Black Ops, you use the L96, and only use that particular class of weapon. What do you think the outcome would be? So how do you think you would perform in other games like Call of Duty, or Call of Duty coming from Call of Duty going to Battlefield 3, or Battlefield 3 going over to Call of Duty? How do you think you would perform in switching those, since you specialize in sniper rifles and sniper rifles only? It could be other stuff like, I don't know, practice knifing. If you really get good at knifing people, and many people might not say it takes a lot of skill, but if you want to be really stealthy and everything, go like fucking Navy SEAL Pro, then yeah, you can get really good at that, and you can specialize in that melee weapon or that specific category of gun, in every single game, every single first-person shooter that you play. So leave your comments down below, and tell me what you guys think about that, because I think it'd be pretty cool to like only practice with the sniper rifle and be like the best at a sniper rifle in every single game, whether it's quick scoping or getting 1,000-meter headshots on Alborz Mountain. It depends. So next topic is tryhards. Now, people start to get really pissed off when they see a Colonel 100, because I mainly play Battlefield, and I'm not talking about any like 20 prestiges in fucking Modern Warfare 3 or anything like that. But tryhards, when I think of a tryhard, I think of a person that spends way too much time on a video game. And a game that you could probably associate this with is not only Battlefield, but any other game in the whole entire fucking world. So especially MMOs. People get really into their MMOs, like it probably even more so than FPS. There are competitions in FPS, but when you go to like World of Warcraft, or SWTOR, which is Star Wars: The Old Republic, people get deep into that shit. Like, they know all the stats, they go into game battles, and they just rape ass on PvP. So, like I said, when I think of somebody that is a tryhard, I think of somebody that uses the same weapon, is just really good, that has really cheap tactics. I don't know. Maybe they're just overachieving. Like, a tryhard can be associated with real life as well. Like, let's just say you work in an office building, and there's this one guy that is like the fucking the boss's pet, and he does everything for your boss, everything like that. He gets promotions, raises, like he's sucking your boss's dick. And same with school, like you suck your teacher's dick, like, oh hey Max, like you always raise your hand in class, things like that. I mean, that's good and all, but there's overachieving to a certain extent, you know. Like if you have A's in every single class, that's good. But like you have no fucking life if you have like A's in every class. I'm not saying it's bad, but like come on man, like do you go outside or do you just sit at home studying or playing video games all day? Like what the fuck do you do? So that's my view on tryhards and starting over in a game. Now on to Medal of Honor Warfighter. Now this is going to be kind of interesting. Medal of Honor 2010 was definitely not my choice of a video game, but for the time that I did play it, which was like 2 or 3 days, it was pretty interesting. It was definitely a change from COD, and it was a change from Battlefield 3. Or, no, Battlefield 3 didn't come out in 2010. What the fuck am I talking about? No, what game was I playing in 2010? I was playing Modern Warfare 2, or... No, I think it was, I honestly have no idea. It was either Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2. I really don't care. It was some COD game, but anyways, when I got Medal of Honor 2010, it was kind of a disappointment. Like, it was kind of a mix of COD and BFBC2, if you could say that. The motion, like the animations, how your character would go, that was all really unfamiliar to me, so that was kind of a turnoff, when I first got the game and played it. I thought the kill streaks are pretty cool, but they're set kill streaks, so it's not like you can have like in Modern Warfare 2 you can have a chopper gunner before UAV, or I think you can, I'm not sure, but they had set kill streaks, so you couldn't change them. Another thing is that the map sizes were kind of bigger than COD's, so I wasn't really too familiar with the bigger play style. Like it was more team orientated, and with COD, you can just get an intervention, with a fucking shit. What attachments do they have? Like extended mags and FMJ. You can go quickscope in the whole game and not help your team for shit, and get a chopper gunner and AC-130 as your kill streaks and not do anything. With Medal of Honor 2010, you had the mortar strikes, which you could call on certain areas. You had the what are they called? The missiles, like the air-to-ground missiles, the air-to-ground missiles that you could fire. What are they? Cruise missiles? Yeah. They're cruise missiles. And when you watch somebody that's really good at FPS, obviously I'm more than efficient at playing FPS. Let's just put it at that. I'm not the best. I'm not the worst. Some people get like 5 cruise missiles in one game, and they get like over 100 kills. I mean, that's a sign of kind of a tryhard too. Like they're really good at the game, but there's being good at a game to a certain extent to where it's like, come on, bro. Go get a girlfriend, or stop drinking all that milk and fucking cookies and go do something with your life, So, back on to Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor 2010 wasn't the best game. If you guys have any other opinions, then go ahead and comment down below. But Medal of Honor Warfighter, it does look very team orientated, and that's what I like, because I've kind of grown a fetish to Battlefield 3. I'm sad to say it, but I have grown a fetish, and that's the reason why I'm building a gaming PC, is just to play fucking Battlefield 3 and potentially Warfighter when it comes out. So I like the fact that you have a firing squad. What is it a firing squad, or I think it's just one other person, and I think in multiplayer, or whether it's co-op, whatever, you go out with that one guy and you have to protect each other. So I think that's really nice. They're really pushing teamwork into the game. It's no longer COD. COD is dying. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. COD, and without its teamwork and everything like that, there's just nothing you can do about it. Black Ops 2 is going to get absolutely fucking raped by Warfighter. I might not like Warfighter, but based on the Frostbite 2 engine that they're using, and all the teamwork and things like that, and the new game modes, they're just going to demolish anything in its path. Probably, I'm sad to say this, but probably even Battlefield 4, depending on, the campaign and the multiplayer Battlefield 4. So, it's a good possibility if my friends start playing a lot of Warfighter, I might get it. Probably not for the Xbox because I know I'll have my gaming PC up and running by then, and I'll probably be doing an unboxing video sometime once I get all my parts, which will probably be in about a month or so. Those are just my views on the upcoming games, Black Ops 2 and Warfighter. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your comments down below. I really want to hear what you guys think. If you are on Xbox, then go ahead and send me your friend request. I love talking to my subscribers. I have a lot of fun with them. I have a couple of them on my friends list, and we just have a blast on Armored Kill, just fucking owning everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, happy killing.